Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man's steam.
I'm on my way out to interview, my very first interview, to interview Nickelback. They're from Canada, they're from Alberta, a small town, and they're like the hottest band in North America right now. Their song, How You Remind Me, is played like every 2 to 3 minutes on a radio station somewhere in North America. So I'm a little nervous because it's one of my favorite bands, but I got some really good questions. We're gonna play a few games, we're gonna have a good time. So for the interview today, I have a couple games we're gonna play. I've added a few little extra special touches to the interview. I mean, a majority of interviews that people do with bands is back and forth, question, answer, question, answer. I'm gonna add a little bit of a twist, the same way that UATV is all about the twist. So how about we order some room service, Dina? It'll just go on the EMI tab?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good try, though, eh?
Can we get some room service here, please? Can I offer you a drink? Yeah, just put under Nickelback. We have scotch. We have scotch. So we need 2 steak dinners. A side order of potatoes. Salad. Hey!
Hey, man.
How you doing? It's good to see you. I'm Dan.
Ryan,
Hey, Jeff.
Peake,
Mike.
and Mike.
Hey, Ryan. So we got Ryan, Mike. Cool. Come on in, guys.
All right. All right.
So I thought we would have a seat on the floor.
Yeah.
How's that
Oh,
sound?
yeah.
Right on
yeah.
the floor. North America, your song is being played every 2 to 3 minutes. You're like, boom, you guys are right there. You're from a small town. Like, how do you feel about it?
It hasn't been as sort of like night and day. One day we go to sleep and we're, living in mediocrity, and the next day we wake up and Robin Leach is there. You know what I mean? And it's not like that.
When you guys are on tours and when you're playing shows, what kind of stuff do you ask for on your rider?
We don't have anything crazy yet. We got to get on that.
I think we get socks.
Socks?
White socks.
Okay, so when you guys started playing your shows, who got laid first?
I think it was Chad first, and then the race was on between him and Vic.
You guys are
Wonderful.
compared to bands like Creed and Pearl Jam. I don't.
I think they get compared to us now, don't they?
I hope so.
Right.
Because you guys rock, and so I don't think you should get compared at all. But how do you feel about that? How does that strike you?
If you want to compare us to Olivia Newton-John, that's that's your it's your prerogative.
I just think people need a reference point to kind of like relate to before they've heard something, because I don't. When there's new music, what does it sound like? Well, what are you gonna say? Well, there's guitars and there's drums and there's a guy singing too. You have to there has to be a reference point.
Is there a comparison at all, the way that the sort of pop industry exploits boy bands? Are they exploiting you guys at all, do you think?
They suggested that we change our name to, was it the Nickelback Street Boys?
The Nickelback Street Boys.
Yeah.
Who said that? I like that. No.
I know you do.
No.
I want to play a little game with you, based on the song How You Remind Me.
I like games.
Okay. This is called How This Reminds You. How does this remind you?
That's the Michelin Man after decapitation.
Whoa, I see Burger King in that.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, I see the Wu-Tang Clan now.
Yeah.
It looks like a bat.
I have one last question for you. Where did your name come from?
Okay, let's hear what you say first, and I'll yay or nay it. How's that sound?
I think it ties.
This is reality television.
I think it ties into football.
Wrong!
It's got no football connection at all.
No.
You've just ruined everything else that I want to do today.
Well, I used to work at a coffee shop, and coffee is $1.95, so everybody would give me $2, and I'd say, "Here is your Nickelback," and give them their change.
Really?
This is it. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It's. I ain't football, but.
Because I'd actually brought a football.
Oh shit.
So my original plan was to challenge the 2 members of Nickelback, Mike and Ryan, to a little game of football out in the hall. So I put labels, UATV labels on their chest, made them football jerseys. So we went out in the hall, and the minute we get out there, Mike turns to me and goes, "Dan, I'll give you $50 if I can launch this football at your nuts."
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.
Awesome!
Okay, you better give me $50 for that one, man. That was great.
I'm sorry. Totally awesome. Thanks a lot, man. You're a hero to all of us.
Sweet Canadian bucks. There you go. Appreciate it.
Cool, guys.
How to make good TV.
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome. I appreciate it.
No, seriously, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Quite good.
I think
he has a future.
Big time.
So it's about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes after the interview. That was the best interview I've ever done. Actually, it's the first and only interview I've ever done, but it went so amazing. Well, the guys were a lot of fun. They're really into it. They played along with all the games, and I got hit in the balls. So, I mean, overall, I couldn't have asked for any more today.